Hello, everybody. My name is EK, and welcome back to my WoW series. So, I have a lot of things to talk about today. First, I want to mention that I have left some time between my last recording session and this recording session on purpose because I wanted to gather some feedback from the videos before I pushed forward and made a ton more content. And, maybe I couldn't get the feedback that I was getting into my videos in time. So I have 5 comments that I want to run you guys through. Some of my viewers have been leaving comments on the first 5 videos of the series so far. So, today I'm launching episode 6. By the way, I'm changing the schedule. I'm going to do Monday and Thursday for now because at the time of this recording, as you will see by the title of this video, I have 23 parts ready to go. And if I stick to my once-a-week schedule, then I will run into a situation where I will have, the next 5-6 months worth of content just completely done. And this video will come out in July or something, which will be a bit weird. So I'm going to move to a 2 times a week schedule, and I may dial it back to 1 at some point, but for now we're going to push on forward. But you guys will have seen that for a while. So the comments. I'm going to move it to my main monitor here. So first I have X Shipwreck RM2RL, beautiful name. I'm probably going to put them on the screen as well. Editing me, please do fix that. I would highly recommend going through the interface settings and turning on some settings such as showing NPC names without having to click on them first. And if you're fussed about add-ons, Bartender is a very useful one for keybinds. It lets you hover over a bar and just press what bind you want it to have. So for this one, I did look through the keybinds and the interface settings, and I did enable the NPC names at least for enemies. I guess I could also do that for allies. So what I can do is I can go into the options menu over here. I can go into the interface section, and then I can say display. Would that be considered friendly? Yeah, they're considered friendly players. I guess I might as well have this on so it's a bit easier to see the NPCs. Although the NPCs don't really matter, so I might turn it off again at some point, but that's what he's talking about. And I have them on for enemies as well, which makes them a lot easier to spot, of course. I have looked into Bartender. I don't think I'm going to need it right now because my hotbar isn't, crammed full of shit yet. But once it is, I will definitely look into that. And next one is They Are By the Trees. If you keep encountering people disturbing your reading quests, you can both accept it and read it afterwards, or you can get an add-on that speaks the text to you. And this is something that is also mentioned in the next one by No FKS was given 2231. Thank you very much. WoW veteran here. I would highly suggest getting at least Questy and also AI voiceover add-on that will read aloud the quest for you. So Questy, as you guys know, is something that I will refrain from using for obvious reasons because I want to try and keep this experience quite immersive. But on the topic of immersion, I do believe that something that is going to read the quests out loud for me, like the AI voice stuff, is going to be very cool. So I have enabled it. Now, unfortunately, currently there aren't any quests that I can pick up or hand in because, well, we just picked up all the quests last time. But somewhere in this video, when we're going to be delivering quests, assuming everything was set up correctly on my end, we should now get voice acting by the NPCs, and it should be done for pretty much every NPC in Classic. So, assuming this works correctly, I will probably use this moving forward consistently. Then I have Michael Hand 4246. Very fun of watching this series as I level. This one just made me smile because, I always really enjoy it when people are telling me that they enjoy watching my content, and I definitely do intend this to be, kind of like, second monitor content where someone's watching this on the side while they are playing something else. Maybe they're playing WoW themselves. So, Michael Hand 4246, if you're still watching at this point, let me know, man. I'm hoping you're still enjoying the series at this point. So, and then the last one by Mr. Super Sender Dev is what I do myself regarding action bars is that I have the 2 on the right, so action bar 4, 5, if I recall correctly, and put all of my most used mounts, 30 to 60 minute buffs, and possession skills, yes. No, profession skills in those bars. The extra bars do not have keybinds by default. You can change it all in the settings if you want to. Myself, I use Shift, Control, Alt, etc. as the modifiers for those bars. I also use, well, different buttons for extra skills, but I doubt you need those in Classic. And yeah, this is kind of in line with the whole thing where the first comment was talking about Bartender. It's not that, it's a bad piece of advice. I probably will get much use out of the advice, but for now, I don't think my skill bar is full enough where I really need to look into that. So the add-ons I have set up right now, and I can probably show that. Yes, it's built in. So I have a couple of them, and I'm trying to make sure that they all don't impact the game in any meaningful way. So we have the bag stuff, just to make my bag look good. I think this is set up correctly now. If it's not, I'll find out later. I have Auctionator just to make sure that I know what I'm going to be selling. I haven't updated this in a while. I will do that soon, so I can't trust the prices right now, but it is there. Move Any. I have used Move Any to move the pop-up for the target indicator and the skill description and stuff to the upper right corner next to my minimap. I might fine-tune it where I like seeing it, but I wanted to make sure that my cam was no longer over it. As long as I also keep the bag out of it, you guys will finally be able to see my full UI. It's taking me way too long, so that's just, to fix that. And I guess I could use it later to move some other things around as well if I do want to. And then here we have voiceover data vanilla and voiceover, which, will hopefully give us a proper voiceover. So that is all the preamble out of the way. That has taken me a couple of minutes. I will now go and do some questing, as you may remember from the last video, because for you guys, wait. Oh, I can press the button here. Wait, hold on, guys. We're going to test this. Okay. Let's do the underbelly scale once.
I need some underbelly scales from black dragon whelps to pay for the shoes Argus sent me from Goldshire. If you can get 6 of them for me, then I can pay Argus with some and have enough left to fashion something for you. Black dragon whelps are often flying around south of Lakeshire, but they like to wander. You might have to just keep an eye out and hunt them when you see them.
That is really, really nice. That I was, I saw some videos before I downloaded it because I wanted to make sure it wasn't like this horrible AI voice or something. But this sounds incredible. And I'll do one more before I move on. So let me see if I can get a female voice. Do I know which one was given by a girl? Mort Jane Rose. There we go.
Once again, my garden was trampled and pillaged. And I know the brute who is doing it. It's that forsaken boar, the one Marshal Maris has taken to calling Bellygrub. I won't be able to replant the daffodils until next season now. Ruined, all ruined by that one menacing boar. Put an end to that pest. Show me his tusk and I'd be happy to reward you. He seems to spend his time foraging in the fields southwest of Lakeshire, but occasionally he roams over here and into my garden.
I mean, if someone told me that was done as, a proper voice actor, side tangent here, okay? But, one of my main gripes with Guild Wars 2 is that the amount of content that I can deliver is quite low. And it's because they try and make sure everything is very polished and there is voice acting for everything. And I have been saying for years now that I would be perfectly fine if that game had less voice acting for the less important stuff, the side stuff, and committed to having more written content instead so they could get more content out. They could, honestly, with this being a quality, now I don't know how much effort this took, but I'm assuming it takes less effort than, having your voice actors fly in from wherever they live and having them come in, do takes, edit the takes, have them come back in if something isn't correct, or, for the next patch, you need them to come in again, and that, they're not available. Like, it's probably this whole mess with voice actors not being exactly there when you want them to be there. This could be such an amazing thing, especially because you could take their voice and you could edit the stuff if the voice actors agree to that. We're in such a weird world right now where, because I'm on the internet, guys. You are watching me on the internet, as if you weren't aware yet. And someone could just take my voice, and someone could just say, "Hey, I'm gonna make an AI clip out of him using his voice, and probably also like copy my facial structure and stuff." And they could probably copy literally my face cam right now with my voice, having me say something. And that it's cool, but it's also very scary because I can just imagine like someone's like, "Hey, let me go call a bank using his voice and ask for a transfer," or something like that. And it's realistic. Now, the good thing is, because I live in the Netherlands and I speak Dutch, and I don't think there's any footage of me on the internet of me speaking Dutch. So maybe that's going to be a bit rougher. But yeah, you could still use my voice, I suppose. Anyway, I've just spent way too much time with the preamble, guys. Sorry. I'm going to go questing. Oh, one final thing that I just noticed is I have Discoverer's Delight up here, which is experience gains increased by 50%. Now, I also, because I obviously haven't been playing a while and I've been going absolutely nuts on editing, I also have rest experience. So at this point, I'm assuming that is additive and I'm getting 250% of experience and not 50% on top of the extra experience. But, you know, these mobs should give me a ton. So that's actually, that should kill, right? Yeah, I can drain soul here. Let's see, we get 400 experience. That's like almost half a bar. That's like 2.5% or something. All right, leveling is going to be good today. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Did I just loot? Oh, I just looted a blue leather bag. So that is my first 8-slot bag. You know, I could probably buy them off the auction house, but looting them feels really good. So, this is... These are all... Yeah, these are all 6 slots. Okay, here we go. Bam! 2 more slots. There we go. You know, I love slowly growing out the inventory, guys. It's really entertaining to me to watch this grow, especially because, you know, I keep running into all these issues with my inventory being full, and the more slots I have available to me, the better, because that means I can, you know, at some point when I go to the dungeon, which maybe I'll do today or tomorrow, depending on how much time I have today. I want to try the dungeon, and I think I'm level appropriate now. I'll probably just push to about level 20, finish all these quests off, and then go in there, at least, you know, if I can find a party for it. We are almost level 18, oh sorry, level 19 as well, and we need one more Underbelly Whelp scale. So that quest is approaching the finish line. And there we go, level 19 is in. My rest experience also will almost get me all the way to the next level. So getting level 20 should be very, very easy. With rest experience and then the Discoverer's Delight, my experience is just going super fast. So I don't know why that keeps happening, but my Voidwalker keeps walking up to him, taunting him, I think, or trying to taunt at least. And then he walks back to me. He's like, "Hello, I miss you. I miss you so much." And then, you know, he walks back to me and then he's like, "Oh, never mind. I don't miss you anymore. You know, I had my hug. Now I will move back to the target." So does he do it again this time? Yeah, there he goes. He taunts him, walks back to me. He's like, "Oh, let me hug you." Then, you know, he runs back over to him and he starts hitting him again. Why is that happening? Am I doing something wrong? Like, I'm manually casting Torment before I aggro the mob, so that he can, you know, hopefully take aggro before I take aggro. But maybe I'm doing something wrong. Also, the Discoverer's Delight doesn't mention whether it just increases kill experience or also quest experience, because the rested experience does tell me that it's from monster experience. So the fact that this one doesn't specifically state that makes me think that maybe it's also there for quest experience, which will make my leveling really fast. And then, you know, hitting level 25 should be no problem whatsoever. I like how whenever I loot these guys, or whenever I skin these guys, I get black whelp scales from them, which somehow are different than the underbelly whelp scale. You know, like it's... I guess we're getting scales from their back or something, but we specifically need the ones that come from their underbelly. And there we go. That is 6 out of 6 underbelly whelp scales. On to the next quest. I have the high ground, Redridge Mystic. So one kind of cool thing is that because the mobs seem to be getting, well, more difficult in general, I actually have to properly manage my resources. It also is now forcing me to properly utilize all my tools available to me. So I am using my Voidwalker to tank. I'm trying to make sure he gets aggro first so that I can get some DPS off before they potentially swap to me. I'm also actively using my life drain on occasion to get my HP back up. I will sometimes use life tap if I have access HP from the life drain and from Haunt to make sure my mana bar stays full. And I'm also trying to make sure I keep having health stones available to me whenever it's off cooldown, so that I can also have an emergency panic button in case something goes horribly wrong. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the fact that I have to play with all these tools, because quite often games give you these tools, but then you don't need them. And you're like, yeah, I mean, I have them and I could use them, but I could also just not use them, and the game wouldn't be any more difficult for it. And the fact that I'm having to use all of those is very entertaining to me. Now, I will have to go to a trainer at some point, because I can't even remember the last time we went there. I think when I was editing, I think during my my Warlock questing video, I was like level 15 or something, and I think that's the last time we visited a trainer of any kind. So I will probably, after finishing these quests, look up a trainer. And yeah, just see if we have any new skills, but also if we can level any existing skills, because I feel like we're getting relatively weak currently in regard to the mobs we are facing. Also, these mystics hit like an absolute truck. Oh, and I also feel like I'm starting to care more about demonic grace, just because of the, well, especially the dodge rate. Like the critical chance is nice, but the dodge rate feels really good to be able to, try and kite away as my Thorgork is trying to, regain his own aggro. I'm also trying to snipe some of these mobs out, because these mobs will give me the access I need. Although I don't know if I need to get specifically the grunts, because they are wielding the axes. Alright, I like this. The Blackrock Outrunner, who is wielding a sword and a shield, drops a battle-worn axe. Now, I'm happy about that, because I was actually thinking to myself, hey, will I need to just, kill the guys with the axes, the grunts, or will any of the others suffice? And I guess this guy was just carrying an axe for his friend. So I'm sorry, buddy, but your axe is now mine. It is so annoying when mobs are balled up together, because by hitting one, I'll aggro both of them, and those two together will just destroy me. And the same goes for the mystics. Like, I'm trying to find some more mystics to kill, but the mystics often spawn in that camp, and if I hit one of them, I will aggro all of them. So what I'm doing right now is I am just kind of going back and forth between... Oh, there's a mystic over here. Like, between this guy spawning and the guy spawning over there to do two separate quests at the same time. Now, the good thing about the mystics is that at the very least, it is a kill quest. So I don't have to pray for RNG to get a specific drop. Also, I need to be a bit careful here. Oh, it also seems my armor has now broken. I did die twice already. I probably cut it out, but I died twice already. And it has been a rough day so far, just because the mobs here are hitting me a lot. They are aggroing quite aggressively, and also they have a tendency to spawn in pairs of two apparently, and then just completely tear me apart. I will hand it a quest later, and I would do it right now, but I'm thinking to myself, I have rested experience, which means that if I now finish my quests, then I'm getting, a set amount of experience, and I'm kind of ruining my rested XP. So I think the best course of action for me to do right now, in terms of, just a bit of efficiency, is to try and just keep doing the quests, get myself all the way to level 20-ish, like finish my rest experience off, and then hand in all the quests, because then the experience value will mean relatively more. Also, where am I going here? I need to go to the weapon guy and repair myself. Well, not myself. Oh, well, you know what? I can have myself repaired too. Please. Please fix me. Fix me, someone. I guess the armorer. The armorer can repair. Yeah, the armorer can repair. Let's go. Repair all items. Perfect. There we go. Wait. I'm holding my right mouse button on the UI element. And wait, hold on. Is this built into the game? Or is this something that is coming from one of my add-ons? Because I did not know this existed, but I just accidentally pressed my mouse button. And I can scale my stuff. I don't know what I want to scale it to. I guess I'll just keep it at a regular 100% right now, which is kind of difficult to get because it's like hopping back and forth. But I did not know about that. So I actually don't know if I got this through an add-on or if this was always the case. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Guards. Wait, did he knock me down or something? What happened? I can't move. Oh, I'm trapped in something. What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No! Leave me alone. Okay, I healed. I healed. It's fine. I mean, he's the Blackrock Outrunner, but I'm outrunning him. No! No, guard! Guard Ashlock! What the hell just happened? I just walked around the corner and two orcs ambushed me. Oh my god, this game is hilarious. But I think I lost my Voidwalker, so I guess I can resummon him. I did at least have the soul shard for it, so that's cool. Look at them, just waiting around the corner there for me. I know what you guys want to do, and I will not let you. I will sneaky my way around here, and oh my god, there's a brute here waiting too. I must be careful. This place is dangerous. Ooh, what did I just drop? Buccaneer's Gloves of the Eagle. So once again, it's of the Eagle. Now, I don't know what of the Eagle means. I'm assuming it's like a suffix that is telling me the stat combination that is going to be on my gear. So my because I'm currently running the Willow Gloves of the Eagle, which also give me plus intellect and plus stamina. So I'm assuming, pure wild guess here, that of the Eagle means it's going to give me intellect and stamina as a stat combination, and the amount is going to be determined by the item power. So that means that because this is off the Eagle as well, but it's a higher level item power, it is giving me 3 of each stat as opposed to the 2 of each stat that I'm getting from my previous weapon. That makes sense to me. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to equip it, and I'm going to have to re-equip Haunt as well. I feel like I keep getting gloves. So we have had these brown gloves since... I remember, I remember during everything, I think I got these in Westfall, right? Around where we got like the soup or whatever. So let me get the gloves of the Eagle on. Oh, I have become Santa Claus. I've got some like red and white stuff going on, which fits in well with my beard. It's like I have very, very hairy hands. All right, let's continue. Oh wait, I didn't re-equip Haunt yet. Whoops. Well, I guess we're getting the actual classic experience now without Haunt. And, oh my god, this game is so much more difficult when I don't have Haunt. Oh my god, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I'm regenerating HP like a beast. No, 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 run, 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 run. Kill, 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 kill. Oh my god. So, okay. I didn't come in prepared. I thought I had Haunt. But the fact that the first mob I try and kill without Haunt killed me, guys, I am so blessed that I get to play now with Haunt being a thing. Because playing this without Haunt must have been so much more difficult. And obviously you take it into account and you prepare accordingly. But just this additional tool that I have available to me in Haunt is just so good. It's so good. But yeah, I will definitely have to remember to re-equip the Hand's Renewability. I also it does automatically go into my slot where Haunt used to be. So I'm actually curious to see if I can just use the ability and it will like auto engrave on my new gear or something. No, okay, clicking it does not do anything. So I will have to manually go into my equipment and then equip Haunt to my gloves. There we go. I think I'm currently on like death number 4 of the day, and I've only been recording for a bit over an hour. It's just that these orcs are pretty strong, and they take a while for me to kill, and then another orc will come like running by, like the outrunner mobs that will come running by, and they'll be like, "Hey, how are you doing? Let me smack you." And then I'll run out of mana, and then my tank pad dies, and like it's this whole mess, and yeah, I'm just lacking stats in order to deal with multiple of them. Like I've been able to deal with 2, but at some point I had 3. And it's just a big mess. But the good thing is that we are done with Underbelly Scales. We are done with the Ever Steel Bridge. We are done with a Baying of Knolls. I'm trying to now get... actually, I'm not even tracking the quest because you can only track 5. But I'm trying to get some of the axes as well. Ooh, these guys almost caught me again. The reason for that is, once again, as I mentioned before, I want to make sure I exhaust the rest experience properly. See, these 2 I did kill, so I'm pretty proud of that. No access will drop from that, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on killing and grinding these mobs, seeing if I can get some access. And by the time I'm at or about the rest experience mark, I'll go handle the quests and we'll get a nice bunch of experience. So I'm wondering, because I'm quite far north right now, if it is possible for me to take a peek into the Burning Steppes. Now, I am not very familiar with World of Warcraft, but I do believe... Oh, there's even more Blackrock mobs out there, but there's a tracker there as well, who's level 23. So my thought was, hey, this place is probably very high level. I feel like in my mind, the Burning Steppes, like, in some way is connected to the Burning Crusade. And I don't know if that's true at all, or if that's just my mind making connections that aren't there. But I feel like the Burning Steppes are like a level 50, level 60 area or something like that. I might be completely mistaken, but that's just somehow like... Maybe I've heard that somewhere. Maybe I've read that somewhere. I'm not quite sure. But I was thinking maybe I can go check it out just to get a sense of, hey, what does it look like? I'm assuming it's quite red and burning and maybe like charred as well. But unfortunately, since there's Blackrock mobs there, I could try and run there. But, these outrunners will most definitely outrun me. So I'm just going to go back and kill some more orcs around here if I can.